Dogs, all kinds of dogs, fuzzy ones, funny ones, ones that tug at your heart.
And they're all stars on a social media feed called We Rate Dogs, followed by millions based right here in LA. We Rate Dogs celebrates man's best friend every day. Yeah, right on your phone. Here's KCAL's Nicole Comstock.
There's no doubt about it. Dogs are the best.
It was basically love at first sight.
That's why Chloe Gardner gives Porkchop all of the finer things in life.
Well, right now he's eating alligator. You know, I'm a Florida girl, so I wanted him to know where he comes from.
If she had to rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, he would probably get a perfect score.
The most perfect dog ever.
But ask the followers of We Rate Dogs and they'll tell you there's only one source for professional dog ratings.
I think we're up to 23 million followers across all the platforms.
Matt Nelson is the founder and CEO of We Rate Dogs, which started as a niche comedy social media account when he was just a freshman in college.
And I realized that every joke I told that was about dogs did way better than any of my other jokes.
Once he started rating dog pics, people immediately started submitting photos of their pets for consideration. This dog scored a 12 out of 10 for busting a hole in a wall and feeling bad about it. And this dog got a 13 out of 10 for reminding you to breathe.
The dogs are always rated 12 to 15 out of 10. They're always higher than 10 out of 10 because all dogs are perfect.
Jen Martinez is in charge of the editorial team at We Rate Dogs. They scour the internet high and low for special dogs to feature. Funny viral moments like when this dog politely asked a drummer for his stick mid-performance might get a 12 out of 10. But the top honors go to dogs doing heroic deeds.
Frida, she was a Mexican search and rescue dog, and she found, I believe, over 50 people in her career. She retired in 2019, and that's when we rated her 15 out of 10.
That top score inspired the name behind Nelson's nonprofit, the 15 out of 10 Foundation, which taps into the massive influence of the We Rate Dogs audience, raising money for dogs nationwide with medical and behavioral issues who are unlikely to make it out of shelters.
When we fundraise for a dog, you know that the next week you're going to see that dog's story through to their adoption and then potentially beyond that adoption until they're fully healed.
Dogs like Gordo. This big boy was tied to a bench outside a shelter in Texas, crusted over with infections and sluggish from an untreated thyroid condition.
That was the main thing that we were waiting on with the dog, was like, can we financially handle possibly rescuing a dog that could have problems always?
But Alex says since 15 out of 10 helped with Gordo's medical bills, it took some of the uncertainty out of adopting him.
Gordo, are you sleeping?
Always.
That's his energy. He just can't be bothered.
Sarah Hamill remembers Gordo from his time at the Austin Humane Society. She says 15 out of 10 has helped them heal and find homes for 75 dogs.
Now we are seeking out dogs that might need extra medical care because we have that safety net.
Chicago-based animal rescue One Tail at a Time is another one of their partners.
As the economy suffers, as housing suffers, as healthcare suffers, as our society suffers, animals suffer too. It's all connected.
And there's just so many intricacies to how we ended up in the situation that we ended up in with, shelters over capacity.
But there are people everywhere, dog people, who care. Chloe saved Porkchop from the euthanasia list. He was on it for kennel cough.
He would have been put down.
But sometimes it's the stories that tug at your heartstrings that have the happiest endings, like my dog, Bella. She was sick and malnourished, but bravely nursing a litter of 3-day-old puppies alone when she was rescued. All of her babies survived. A little heroic, if she does say so herself. So she asked for the full We Rate Dogs treatment.
Yeah, a strong single mom, pillar of her community, adorable as heck, and a supervisor in the house. I would say 14 out of 10.
14?
Nicole Comstock, KCAL News.